Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Foundry. This is our current little production line. I've added a little bit more production capacity over there for the concrete, and our belts are pretty much all full and standing still. The reason is because all our storages are full, so nowhere for our stuff to go except into the science packs. Anyway, I've added another section on here, and we'll have a look at what this is all about. And I also want to get over there and get stuck into this alumite stuff because it apparently goes pretty deep. And it looks like we're going to need circuit boards for stuff and a few other things. So let's get stuck in. All right, as you can see, we are researching mining efficiency. It was quite an expensive one, I think 300 of each of the science packs. But I thought, you know, I've got belts being built over there, but they're really being built for the science packs. Yeah, conveyor belts. Oh, and there's our research done. Cool. Let's see what else we can research. Thinking, you know something, there's Jetpack, but we're not ready for it just yet. I have researched, let's see where that is. This one, the fuel. So we're going to have to figure out how that all works, but we'll get to the Jetpack shortly. I just want to get through a couple more. Maybe the drone miner 2s, we'll start that research. So because the conveyor belts were being made over there, but really just for the science packs, I decided to build a sort of standalone proper belt and associated attachments setup over here. We've got a few machines over here doing machinery parts, and they are feeding a whole bunch of stuff because we're sending this down the line. Now I've got plates and I've got machinery parts coming through here, and they are used to, first of all, there's two machines here for conveyor belts. Oof, sorry, it's a bit fast. So conveyor belts are being made in two machines, and they're using the plates and the machinery parts. Then if we hop over here, we're making ramps over here that use the belts and some more machinery parts. And on this side, we have the balancers that also use belts, machinery parts, but also electronics. So I brought the electronics over from our belts on that side, and they're feeding in here. We'll go over to that side shortly and see what's going on there. But yeah, there's our tier 1 belts, ramps, and balancers right here. And they go into storages, and I have also researched and unlocked the 3-lane loader, and that is really, really helping. So I'm feeding, we'll start off from that side. I'm feeding ramps through to here to make ramps tier 2. By adding machinery parts and electronics again. So there's a belt of electronics coming through. These are also getting the ramps from this storage. You know, I'm holding a little bit in storage, but I'm not worried about the lower tiers. Then we go over to here and we have the belts, the tier 2 belts that has this same recipe, except they're using belts instead of ramps. So we've got tier 1 belts going in here. We've got machinery parts and electronics. And over here for the balancers, we've got the old balancers, tier 1 balancers, plus machinery parts and electronics. So it made for a very nice and easy production line. And then I've got the tier 2s in storage boxes over here, and I'm keeping a fair bit of these because these are the ones that I'm going to use primarily from now on. I have also started preparing for the tier 3 belts and ramps and balancers because I checked the tech tree. The conveyor balancers use advanced machinery parts and circuit boards. Belts and ramps use advanced machinery parts and circuit boards, plus obviously the lower level, the tier 2s. So that's pretty easy. So what I've done here is I've brought the advanced machinery parts in from our bus. They're not being used heavily over on that side, only for the science packs 3. Brought them around, going to have a line coming in. These will then feed the ramps, the belts, and the balancers onto that little belt, which will go into the relevant machine. And this belt here will contain the circuit boards, which need to be made somewhere over that side. And I built a little platform to go over there. Anyway, the back corner. Right, so I needed to top up a little bit on xenoferrite plates. So I put a couple of smelters here, and I just brought a belt up from the bottom, just teed off that line. I've got machinery parts, I've got electronics. These are coming through to make the loaders. So we've got the 1-lane loader, the 2-lane loader, and the 3-lane loader. Okay, if we have a look in the research, I actually can't see a tier 2 loader. Now, I could be wrong and it might be hidden under something else, but it's not physically jumping out at me. There are filter loaders and they transfer 1200 items a minute. Our current loaders, they transfer 1200 items a minute. So I don't really see that there would be a heck of a need for a tier 2. So I'm not sure why there's a little 1 next to it, but yeah, that's fine. So we don't have to worry about bringing anything more to upgrade these. These are them. Good, and then I've just done some little bits and pieces around to keep things ticking. That mine is finished, so I can actually remove these mining things now. Cool, that clears that up. Yep, our mine is completely done. So basically I can just close up the floor. Alright, that clears out a little bit more of the old stuff that we had down here. Alright, C3BB has been nagging me. I haven't spoken to him for a while, so let's go and have a look. Alumite, build 4 pump jacks. You want it? 4. Way ahead of you, Cole. We're still doing okay on the Technomore, so that's not a problem. I had a look at the xenoferrite mine down over there, and it looks like it's doing okay. It was suggested in the comments that I should maybe start looking for other places, and I did find a couple out in that direction. They're pretty far away, but I have no problem running belts. Not at this stage, because I've had a look in the tech tree and I see that there are some things that are coming that are going to make it much easier for us. And obviously, I put catwalks everywhere, so this makes it a little easier to get around. I do want to make another section, and I may do that between episodes, just to keep one stack of various machines. So, for example, assemblers, and then we can upgrade assembler 2, and then there's a fluid assembler. I'd like to keep some smelters and crushers as well. Just one stack of each, and also storages. There's some big ones that are coming. 16 slots. I'm not sure what they're used for, but I'm sure we'll figure them out. But yeah, those type of machines that are fairly commonly used, and I find myself using a lot, I would like to collect those and have a little stack of each that I can just pick up instead of handcrafting. Right, so let's head over to the alumite area and get started. There are a couple of things that we need to do. And if you look down over here, you can see I've already started putting a very long walkway out towards the new area. So if we look at the map, there's this line and there's a xenoferrite, there's a ignium ore deposit right on that line, and there's mineral rock and there's technum, so I can grab resources from over here to back up what we have. And it's all in one area, and since it looks like I'm kind of going to build over this way, might as well. Right, but that's not what we're here for. So I need 2 more of those pump jacks, so let's get 2 more, and I'll run up and see if I can fit them in, because I'm not sure if I can. Wow, it's really weird. They want 4, but there's like very little space to put 4. Okay, so I could fit another one in here. Okay, we can put that over there. Oh, we could actually put another one over here. Well, that's interesting. I'll take it. Alright, so we grab our cable from there. We'll put another one. I don't want to put it in front of the port, because it might just cut things off. So, pipes. One there. Where's this one? Right in there. And then I'm going to tee into this one. I'll just tee in over there. We'll do like a 4-way and put it on its side. Just like that. That should do the trick. And then I have to just be careful coming through, because I lost a power line because I clipped it through something. We'll go out that way just a bit. Bring that into there. And if I got this height right, that should... Yep, there we go. And I can remove one of those. That one there. T in. Like that. Actually, it shouldn't have been a T. Rather a bend. Wow, it's kind of difficult to deal with this stuff. Alright, I actually didn't need to do all of that. And then this will be a T. And that's that. That T is now in, and now there are 4, and they all appear to be working. Good. Okay, so I've done what C3BB and Cole wanted me to do, but that means I'm going to have a heck of a lot coming down here, which probably means I'm going to need I need more of these setups. So let me see if I've got the stuff to build. I can do another one of those, and well, I'm doing more than one, so that's fine. I'll have it in stock. Now, while I'm waiting for those to craft, let's have a look at this menu, because there are items in here that we're going to have to make. Okay, so from crude, we can actually make low density alumite, and that puts out 25 waste gas, which is half of what we had before. So that means we're going to need another tank. But the benefit is we can run 2 of these distillers off one stack. So that's cool. And then we go to liquid fuel. That takes 50 low daily in a chemical processor. Well, there's a new machine we haven't seen yet. An ignium powder we can now make. Now that I'm going to have to source a new spot for because I don't want to use my current setup. It's too far away from here anyway. Now, mind you, the distance is irrelevant. I'll just have to go and get ignium ore from this patch. We'll make the ignium dust from there. Not sure what we need it for exactly. But then there are polymer boards. Now, where do polymer boards go? There they are. Polymer boards are made in a casting machine with 5 liquid polymer. Okay. So there's a bit of a process set up here. And then the circuit boards take the polymer board plus electronic components. And electronic components need technum. So, got some stuff to do here. All right, nice big platform over there. We have finished researching something. Grab the distiller and put it there. Where are the stacks? There they are. Put them over here. Now we're going to put 2 in. I'll just leave a little bit of space between. Yeah, that's enough. I'll keep it compact. Spot on. All right, configure. We're going to get this one to make low density. In fact, I think maybe I'll get both of them to do low density. Yeah, I'll do that. And then what I can do is put down a stack. Pop it over there, and I'm out of pipes. Gosh. All right, I'm gonna have to go and pick up some more resources. But yeah, I'll just tee into this stack for both of these, and then I'll set up another tank somewhere. Maybe just in front of this one, if there's enough space. Yeah, there should be just enough space to put another tank in over here. We'll get that started, and then we will make ourselves some fuel. There's no waste product of that, and that's with a chemical processor. So let's go and see what that chemical processor is. There it is. 7 by 8 by 5. It's quite a big building. But that needs polymer boards. So we have to set up the polymer boards first. Oh, I see. Okay. While we're on our way back, I remember that I'm not doing any research, which is pretty bad. Okay. Advanced explosives. Oh, that's where the ignium powder is used. Energy cell. We unlock more alumite stuff. Oh, gosh. A cell with highly concentrated energy. All right, well, that sounds good. So let's get that one. All right, let's get these pipes started in here. What am I doing exactly? That was definitely not the right thing. I'm just going to tee off over this way. Yep. Straight line over there. Put that on there. Connect to there. This one will have one there. And that going in there. And then we just need the inputs. And that I can do by putting a T on over here. And I'll put another one on there just in case you want to put more out in this direction. And then straight line from there to there, there, to there. And then the alumite comes out on the side. Maybe a bit more space would have been a good thing. Not necessary. I do wonder if I'm going to be able to get a pipe through there. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm going to have to go up. The dangers of wanting to be compact. Okay, that's there. I'm going to have the same problem on this side. That appears to have worked. Right, and I have an output over there. So I'll have to go and get more resources because I forgot to bring steel, so I can't make a tank. Yep, that gives me enough space. These little block guides that they give you are really helpful. Then we connect straights. And boom, we're getting alumite, or whatever it is. Low density alumite. All right, cool. And I have enough space to take a pipe out of the back if I need to. And I will need to. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe somewhere in this area. This is where we're going to do the boards, because I think that will work. And I'll have to change these poles at some point. Give them the wall-mounted poles that we've researched and unlocked. Okay, but we've got a nice big area to work with, so let's see what we can do. We need casting machines to make the polymer board. Now, maybe I should make the polymer board over here. What is needed for the circuit board? Electronic components, which will come from somewhere, but the circuit boards go over there, not the polymer boards, so this is where they'll happen. Right. Now, Got casting machines? I do. Alright, T-ho, then we've got inputs only. I've got lots of space over on that side, so I think I'll put these. This is a big enough walkway for me, yep. I'm going to do 2 of these. Okay, good, that's 2. And then I'm going to have to grab this pipe and I'm going to bring it up to these. So there's a junction, one there, and this may expand, so I'll just put another one over there. Straight lines through, up to there. Put a bend in the more straights, and those go in there. All right, so that is being fed, but now it's doing that thing again. All right, I want that. Can I do that? Oh, you got to be joking. Oh, this is just silly. If anybody knows how these things work, because I mean it showed 2 inputs. It's ridiculous. The side that I actually want to put the pipe in, it won't accept because now it wants to do that side. All right, fine. I'll just turn the machines around. Put that there. All right, well now, can we do this thing? Good, they're both working now. Still blows my mind that I couldn't have it the way I wanted, but anyway, that's very loud. And then I will put a storage box out over here, just like that. Put that in there, that in there, and we'll have the belt go into here, and toggle, toggle, and just like that, we've got polymer board. Not too tricky at all. Boy, those are loud. Alright, so the next thing we want to do, this is where we need that chemical processor, which I haven't built yet. That's because I needed circuit boards. So if I pick up some polymer boards, I should be able to make circuit boards, right? I absolutely can. And then I can come in here, chemical processing. There we go. I'll pop the chemical machine in there. Yep, it's a big boy. Okay. Keep it lined up. Give it some space because I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. Right, let's see, we want liquid fuel. And that means we're going to have to put a tank down over here somewhere. Maybe I should put the tank down over here. Yeah, if I leave a little bit of space over there, break this down and rebuild it with a little bit of extra room because pipes bend quite easily. Ah, wait, it's going the wrong way, isn't it? Because I see the inputs are on this side. Ah, all right. I have done this the wrong way around. Please hold. And there we go. So this will be our liquid fuel tank. And I suppose I should select the recipe, liquid fuel. And then it will tell me I can put alumite. Yeah, this pink stuff. I'm actually going to bring it through the tank so the tank can act as a buffer. And then I'll just run it on top of the pipe over here. On top or next to? That is the question. I think I'll run it next to it. It looks better if pipes are next to each other. That it is in. And the pink stuff is going over here. It's feeding into here. Good. Now we just have to that down. Actually, I wonder. Yeah. And with a couple of straights, that is in. All right. Now, what am I missing about this machine? Oh, that's what I'm missing. It only comes out of this side. And does that work? Yes, it does. We are getting liquid fuel. Right, folks. Another step closer. Oh, no active research. Let's get the jetpack. Because jetpack unlocks jetpack fuel. Oh, we're going to be flying soon. Okay, start that research. Things do line up quite nicely in this game, though. Look at that. All right, good. Got lots of pipes floating around up here. Looking pretty good. Right, we have the boards. Now, the boards we need to get across to that side. Mix them in with the electronic components. Now, I have a feeling that I'm going to want to keep a stock of these. Maybe not too many. They do produce pretty slowly. So let's see see how many we need for the circuit boards. Oh, one polymer board. Casting machine makes a polymer board in 2 seconds. That takes 5 seconds, so we'll be able to make enough. Yeah, more than enough. Or maybe a couple of machines if we need. And it'll still keep some in storage. So I'm going to put a loader out on this side. I'm going to set it to out. And then you'll notice I've switched out everything to tier 2 conveyors now. Get rid of the tree. and I would continue the belt if only I could see the front. Oh, gosh, you know, having to see the front of it. Nice if you pushed to an edge or something and you could see, but you have to sort of click on the front face of it. All right, we'll have polymer boards coming across, and I'll just use my catwalk to get up to the top. Okay, so we have electronic components right here. Wondering if I should actually split them off the belt. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Because we seem to be doing okay with them. And we need the circuit boards close to here anyway. More building blocks then. So I've brought the electronic components down. I'm going to bring them into... Oh, this is going to be a mistake because these will suddenly join onto it. And I'm just going to keep it sort of lined up with the rest of the production line over here. Only difference is I'll be using a tier 2. This is the first tier 2 assembler that I've used. So we can take that, put it like that. Good, good. We'll set this to make us circuit boards. Put that line over there, that line over there. Grab this one. I think I'm going to put a longer one. So we'll grab the 2-lane. There we go. And that is making circuit boards. Now, I think I've got them on the wrong side. Well, I do. Let's have a chop. Anyway, that's fine. We'll put a storage box in and do the same thing that we normally do. With one small difference. Bring this out. Ah, yes. This needs to go further across. Mimicking what I did on the first side. Let's rotate that. Put a belt in there. That'll split them. And then a loader in here. And that puts some in storage. And I think for now, we'll toggle this. Well, no, we'll balance it. Because that means that I can start making tier 3 stuff. And I've only just really started using tier 2, which is cool. Alright, we'll output. And we'll just come and limit this to just like, I don't know, we'll do 2 stacks. And then we can bring this belt to here and all the way down to here. We will now have circuit boards coming into this system, which I can finally finish. An output there, one there, one there. Then input, short one on the first, 2-lane on the middle, and 3-lane on the last one. And then I just need to set these to out and then configure this. So this will, oh wow. And there's no point in configuring it because I haven't even researched it yet. Anyway, well, we'll move on. Cool. So while we're waiting for our jetpack, there's another process that we need to do. Okay, energy cells. I think we'll be able to make them, but we need alumic acid. And this is alumite gas. And that comes from crude. And there's a waste of 10. So I could have a couple of machines. And then you put the gas in with the ignium powder. And a bit of water. Oh gosh, I've got to find water down this side as well. I'm going to have to bring some from the roof, I think. Alright, so I could bring the crude from the tank around this side, bring it over these pipes, pull it over this way. And what did we need to do it in? We needed a distillation column. Yeah, we're going to have to see. Let's see which way it's going to allow us to plug things in. Alright, that looks to be an input over there. And there's an input on this side, which would be quite a convenient thing. I think I will put it over there. Wow, this factory is getting pretty big. Alright, so if we configure this to do alumite gas, it makes 90 alumite gas. And how much did we need for the acid? 75. So we could just put just one more chemical processor. I'm going to need another chemical processor. Another big machine. But first I need to put a stack in here. But before that, let's just select this recipe and see where it's going to allow me to plug. Oh, why on this side? Honestly, really? And that's the waste. Right, I'm going to have to turn this one around. Okay. We'll do the gas in here. That means that we can plug the gas. Oh, that's also output. And that's the input. So I could have the outputs on this side if I wanted to. All right, let's grab some crude. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to change this to a 4-way. And then we'll wrap a pipe around here. And that one there. And the crude should be flowing into this machine right now. There's smoke. So let's get that stack in. And the last couple of pipes. Okay. Are we getting waste out? I don't see anything. Why are we not getting anything out? Well, because it makes very little and we are full of alumite gas. Which means I have to do a little bit of stuff over here and expand that out before we can do the acid. And we're going to have maybe a bit of gas storage, I think. But right now we've got 270 gas. Cool. Right, we're 97% to Jetpack. So I'm going to start doing some preparation work. And that means I need to bring out pipe. And what am I going to get in the way of? I'll bring it down one below there. And bring this over to around about here. That's definitely not right. And there it is. We have jetpacks. Now let's first of all see, what do we need for jetpacks? Alright, so there's portable fuel, and there's jetpack fuel. And both of them are made in a fluid assembler, which we recently unlocked, which is there, which needs circuit boards and polymer boards. And I've already crafted a couple, so we're going to need to make those. I don't know what the portable fuel is for. And these can't be crafted, obviously, because you can't carry liquid in your storage. You are not carrying a tank, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. And just one more pipe down the middle. Right there. Okay. So that's bringing our liquid fuel across. Okay, now let's put this down somewhere that I'm putting it here. I want it close to the sort of center of the base. Because, I mean, it's a one-use thing. It can only be used by me and only in a jetpack. Actually, that's what I was going to have a look at. How do you make the jetpack? Or is it automatically on you? Just in case you didn't know, you can actually see yourself. It goes away very quickly. There you go. That's me. Oh, and it's gone. All right. Let's see. What am I going to do? I'm going to grab the fluid assembler. I will just put it in over there. And I don't know where the outputs for this are. Okay, we're going to have to rotate it. I think I'll put it like... Is that right? Because I might want to do two of these. Oh, no. Slightly off. So we tee off just in case we want to put another one of these machines in. Now I'm going to need to bring the xenoferrite plates. That's a bit of a bummer. You know, I think for a start I'm going to just bring a bunch over here and then stick them into the machine. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't put any lights in on this area. That's going to be quite important. So we'll just stick one up over here while we're working in this area. Are you serious with me? Alright, wait. Let's set the recipe to... Okay, so we can make energy cells in here as well. Kind of thinking I need to take the liquid fuel or a line of it over to the other side where I'm closer to the plates. But for now, that's what I'm going to do. I'll just put a couple of hundred of those in there and collect jetpack fuel. And set that to an output, and there goes my jetpack fuel into a little storage box. Fabulous. Alright, let's see how this works. I have no idea how this jetpack works. Unlocks the jetpack. Okay, so it's unlocked, allegedly. Maybe I should research something. Well, there's a small battery. What do we need to get this construction industry thing done? Prerequisite? Maintenance drone. Alright, let's get the maintenance drone then. We'll pop over to C3BB, wherever he is. Alumite done. There's the jetpack.
A jetpack? That idea might just take off, but it's a bit up in the air if we run out of fuel.
Can't shut Carl up. Okay, there we go. Jetpack done. Now, tell me how it works.
Getting this thing was always part of your plan, huh? Let's hope this jetpack gives us a real lift.
Thanks, Cole, for the advice.
Still lacking energy cells.
Right, I finished that too.
We figured out how to make those.
Okay, then construction industry. We still have to do that. Good. All right. Ooh, buildings are going to get bigger. All right, cool. Still don't know how to do the jetpack. All right, folks, I figured it out. Finally, you double tap the spacebar, and it's on. Then you can hold spacebar to go up. Left control to descend. Ooh, that's a bit of a free fall there. Alright. Yeah, left control to descend. Double tap space or the jump button, whichever jump button you've got, and then hold down the space bar. Let's see how well we travel. Alright. Shift does make you move faster. Oh, look at that though. we're flying around our factory. This is very cool. Is it faster than walking? I think it might be a bit faster than walking. Yeah. Oh, this is going to make life a lot easier. Like, especially getting up there. And the fuel seems to last quite well. It goes slower when you're going flat. Oh, this is so much easier. Brilliant. This game has now reached another all-time high level. Excellent indeed. But I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I mean, I'm going to battle to top this in this episode. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know if I've been able to help or if you've got any more tips. There have been a lot of tips that have come in. It's been really good. Thank you so much for all the support in this series. It was a new game. I wasn't expecting a heck of a lot, but you guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much. You are all awesome. Yeah, thank you for joining me, and until next time, cheers.